Hey guys, it's your favorite entrepreneur here, Sarah Nicole, and I am back with another video. And today I'm going to be giving you a review of the Tomo credit card. All right, they claim to be the credits of tomorrow. All right, so I like to test out different types of credit products so that I can come and tell you guys which ones are good, which ones I would stay away from, and just building up my credit profile, which is something that you guys should be doing as well. So Tomo, like I said, it is a credit card. It is a MasterCard credit card. Let's see if we can get that in there. A MasterCard credit card. It is a personal credit card, and it does report to your personal credit. So the big thing about the Tomo credit card is that they do not actually check your personal credit. So it reports to your personal credit, but they don't check your personal credit in order to get approved. Now, when you apply on their website, they will actually have you attach your bank account. And one thing that I do wish that I did do when I did apply, I applied for this card back in, I believe it was, January. So January of 2021, I had applied for this card. It actually took a while. I had to join a wait list, and then I was finally able to apply and get approved. So it did take a little while. I think I had joined the wait list sometime in 2020, and then in January they were actually able to send the card for Tomo. So it was a longer process in order to get approved. It wasn't just like a quick, easy approval like some of these other cards. It may be different now. I know that they are a newer company, but it may be different. They may have grown and got some more systems in place, but that's how it was about a year ago or so when I joined the wait list. Now, one thing that I wish I did do when I applied at the beginning of the year is to attach a bank account that I use a little bit more frequently. So I attached a bank account that I don't use that frequently because it's always good to have multiple relationships with multiple banks, but that's, a conversation for another video. But my limit on this, I think, is like 5,000 on this card. Not super high, but that's okay. The highest limit that they can give you is $10,000. So I think the lowest is 100. The highest is 10,000, and they go based off of your banking activity on whatever account that you attach to the card when you apply for the card. Now, on their website, they actually state that one of the benefits is that there is no interest rate, no APR, which is something I have experienced. I don't believe I've been charged any interest when I've ever, used this card and paid it off. So they actually make you pay your card balance off on a weekly basis. Now, I know that there are different options. Once you actually get the card, you can choose if you want to do weekly, monthly, or if you want to pay a certain amount of the balance, or if you want to pay that balance in full. Depending on what you get approved for, you may have to pay the entire balance in full on a weekly basis. So that is one kind of drawback. I think there's not really there's not a minimum payment option for everyone. Only some people, depending on the activity on the account. I know when I first got the account, it did have me actually pay the amount that I used on a weekly basis, but it's a little bit delayed, if that makes sense. So it's not immediate. It's not like, oh, if I purchase something on Tuesday, I have to pay it off on Friday. It is a little bit delayed, but there is a weekly auto payment that is made, and it is automatically coming out of your bank account or your debit card. So you can attach a debit card, and you can attach an actual account number from your bank. Now, of course, there's no minimum credit score because they do not check your personal credit, but they do report to the credit bureaus. So this is a great way to build up your credit if you are someone who has challenged credit. Maybe you don't have a lot of personal credit history. This card isn't a bad card in order to really start building that up. One of the drawbacks of this card, it's not my favorite card. I really don't use it that often. It is a MasterCard, but sometimes when I use it on very small transactions, and I know that there is a lot of credit available because I don't use the card very often, it'll just decline just random transactions. And when you contact their support, it's a little bit difficult to contact their support. They don't really have like a support line. You have to send them a message or an email and wait for a response back. Now, they do respond back within like 24 to 48 hours on their online portal when you send them a message, and they'll send you an email back. And they'll, they won't really give you a reason for the decline to say, oh, well, it was just blocked by MasterCard. It'll do that sometimes, which I really hate. Like I said, I don't use this card very often, so maybe that's why, but I know that there's an available balance, and sometimes it'll just decline small transactions, like a $12 transaction. So that's one reason why I don't use the card very often, because sometimes they will block just random transactions. Now, one of the benefits is that there are really no fees. There's no interest and no fees. So there's no annual fee that you have to pay. It's a pretty easy card to maintenance, as long as you are being super responsible with it, because they will automatically, you know, pay the card with your bank account on a weekly basis. But it's a super easy card to maintain, not really, you know, any fees. They do give you 1% cash back on some of your purchases. One thing though that I don't like about the Tomo card is that referrals. If you refer people to the card, they actually don't give you a referral payment like $100 or anything like that. They will actually give you some points or extra percentage points, but it only goes up to like 2%. So you basically can have 2 referrals, get 2% cash back, and that's it. So if you have more referrals going through your referral link, they're not going to give you any extra benefits. So that's one drawback of this card, is that, you know, you can't really benefit from referring people to the card. But overall, the Tomo card is a decent card. This is more of a starter card, I would say. So if you are someone who you are having a hard time getting approved for any type of credit, because maybe you have bad credit history, you don't have enough credit history, maybe you've had some late payments, things like that, and you're trying to build up better positive payment history, this is a decent card where you don't have to have a secure card, meaning you're not actually putting down any money in order to secure the line of credit. They're going to go based off of the bank account that you attach it to. So this is a great starter card for you to start building up positive payment history. But outside of that, it's not my favorite card, to be honest. It's definitely not. And so, like I said, if you're just starting out, it's great. It's not a bad card to have, just even if it's like in a little emergency fund, you know, maybe you have $2,000 to $5,000 worth of line of credit and you just use it when you absolutely need it. That probably wouldn't hurt, but it's not my favorite card. The benefits and the perks, there's not a ton of them. But yeah, that is my review of the Tomo card. I'll put the link down below so that you guys can check out their website and apply if you want to. Let me know down in the comment sections if you do end up applying, and if you get approved, let me know. Let me know if you like more of these reviews of different credit products for business or personal. If you are familiar with my channel, you know that my channel is all about business and personal finance. So if that's something that you are interested in, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date with all the new videos that I will be posting. Again, this is your favorite entrepreneur, Sarah Nicole, and we're going to catch you guys in the next video.